Hi there. It's Kamala, and I definitely do not approve this message.
I think everyone here recognizes how extraordinary space is.
It's kind of small.
Whether it is satellites that orbit the Earth,
That's one of the things I'm most excited about.
humans that land on the moon,
Well, wait till you guys see the moon. I'm telling you. I don't know what it is about those craters.
or telescopes that peer into the furthest reaches of the universe.
The Earth is like a speck.
Space is exciting.
And I just love the idea of exploring the unknown.
Somewhere in the bowels of the city that never sleeps
Kevin McCullough, radio host with Salem Media.
is a man also not sleeping.
Syndicated radio talk show host Kevin McCullough.
And that guy would like a word with you.
Many of you know him as Vostradamus.
Of course that Kevin show is going to be great. The only thing that could be greater, of course, would be that Donald show. But we don't have that, so we have that Kevin show.
Featuring the music of Dick Tunney and the Dream in Color Orchestra. Still to come, a world of persecution. Dr. Joel Veldkamp. Simon Desk Weekend finally gets answers from Kamala. Penn Holderness with future Olympians. And Zach and Maggie back in the spotlight. And now, from Times Square, where he recently tied in securing an equal number of primary votes for president as Kamala Harris, here's the... Hey, that's no joke. They're still counting ballots, but right now I am tied with Kamala Harris for the same number of votes from the primary as she got. I'm telling you, we're on it. For Assignment Desk Weekend, I'm Kevin McCullough. With a bit of a surprise, President Donald Trump has agreed to terms for a formal debate with the selected nominee of the Democratic Party, Kamala Harris. Trump made the announcement on Truth Social and confirms that September 4th, will be the date of the event. It's slated to occur somewhere in Pennsylvania, location to be determined. It will also make history as the only presidential debate to ever be held between President Donald Trump, the candidate that has secured more primary votes in the history of elections than any other U.S. candidate, and now a second-time candidate for office of president who has the nomination after literally receiving 0 primary votes in 2 different tries. Kamala's response was very, very Kamala.
This is just an extraordinary testament to the importance of having a president who understands the power of diplomacy and understands the strength that rests in understanding the significance of diplomacy and strengthening alliances.
Speaking of the Democratic nominee who secured the least number of primary votes in history, exactly 0, it has been more than 12 days since she fielded a non-scripted question by the press. When asked how much longer her campaign thought this might be the case, they released this completely new and original response from the Democratic nominee who has received 0 primary votes in 2 runs for president.
This is just an extraordinary testament to the importance of having a president who understands the power of diplomacy and understands the strength that rests in understanding the significance of diplomacy and strengthening alliances.
Okay. Trying anything to get voters to forget about the fact that she's received literally 0 primary votes in 2 tries for president. Harris tried to blame President Trump for the latest horrible, no good, rotten, very bad jobs report, saying it had to be Trump's fault, even though he's been out of office for 3 years, because, well, she didn't have a great reason. But it certainly couldn't be her fault because she had been busy being the border czar. In response, the press followed up with a submitted scripted question asking her to explain what she meant. Now, the press, including Assignment Desk Weekend, has just received their formal reply from the candidate, who has received 0 votes in 2 runs for the primary office of president. This original response just in. Let's watch it together.
This is just an extraordinary testament to the importance of having a president who understands the power of diplomacy and understands the strength that rests in understanding the significance of diplomacy and strengthening alliances.
For Assignment Desk Weekend, I'm Kevin McCullough.
Guys, I'm a huge fan of every single Olympic sport, and today I'm going to try my hand at fencing against some future Olympians, and I mean very future Olympians. Coach Jen, tell us where we are.
We are in Durham, North Carolina at Forge Fencing Academy. It's an Olympic training center. These are the strips in which the fencers compete on. These are the size and the area in which you're going to be fencing today on.
What do I do first?
Let's get you suited up.
Sweet, let's do it.
Pants first. Cool. There you go.
Right now I feel like I'm a Super Mario brother. Yahoo! And I'm glad you're here. Okay, thank you.
The next thing is called the body core. And so this just connects to the sword and helps your sword figure out when you hit the other fencer. Push that cable through that sleeve.
I see what's happening, yep.
This part of the electric, really important thing we want to keep safe because it's closest to the other weapon.
Okay. There's so many layers. Okay, now I'm starting to feel like I'm defending someone's honor.
There you go. Yep. Not a helmet.
Mask.
It's a mask.
Okay. This just got real.
Hi, my name is Indra. I'm 12 years old and I've been fencing for 3 years. You raise your sword up like this, down, and then up and down. That's how I do it.
So that means like I salute you and let's go.
Yeah. The first thing you want to do is on guard.
Okay.
You can start by standing.
Okay.
And then make your feet an L, like 1 foot pointing towards me. Then you want to step back so you're like this and bend your knees and put your arm up like this.
So when you go on guard, you go from here to...
Yeah. So from here, the first basic step is in advance. Just put your heel up.
That's how I go forward.
Yeah. In foil, you hit with the tip only and only on the gray part.
Okay, I have way longer arms than you. Is this even fair?
I just have to be better. The basic attack is a lunge, which it looks kind of like that.
I'm so glad this thing bends. I'm just going to say that. Now I'm going to try to attack you. So that's attack.
Yeah.
Defend, I'm guessing, is...
Yeah.
Okay, so Indra has taught me everything. Well, Indra has taught me some things about fencing. You were a very good teacher.
Thank you.
But now I'm going to challenge you to a duel as they do in the days of yore.
Okay.
Okay, are you a little bit nervous?
No.
Wouldn't it be kind of like embarrassing if I win?
Yeah, but I'm
any
confident that that's not going to happen, so.
What happened?
You got a point.
I got a point. Let's go. Come on. I'm just going for it all. Come on.
My name is Jacqueline, and I'm 8 years old, about to be 9, and I've been fencing for almost 3 years.
Jacqueline, I was not able to defeat a 12-year-old, so now I'm going to see if I can defeat an 8-year-old. How are you feeling about this?
I'm going to destroy you.
Oh, gosh. Okay, here we go. He's too fast.
Hi, Jacqueline. Get him. Let's go, Jacqueline. Finish him.
You're so fast. How'd you get so fast?
Have to have small footwork.
Small footwork. How did you like my footwork?
It was a little bit, maybe needs to be a little bit smaller and more on balance.
More on balance?
Because when you were stumbling backward, you were also opening up, so then I could hit you.
Were you excited when I started stumbling backwards?
Yes.
How's it feel to be a 49-year-old 6'5" man?
Fun.
Did I almost beat you?
No, not really.
No, bring it in. No, bring it in. That was very humbling. I thought that I was going to be able to use the fact that I have a 38-inch sleeve to just dominate these kids, and they just found a way around it. They are faster than me. They are more coordinated than me, more balanced than me, more skilled than me. I think they're smarter than me. Fencing is way harder than I thought it would be. I don't know why. I guess just like my days of like playing with Star Wars swords, like plastic swords with my brother, I thought it would just translate really well, and it did not. I can't wait to see these kids in the Olympics. They are unbelievable.
Ready or not, we'll be right back.